We have here something very important to me. Now, in this bag, I have my brand new sneakers. And these sneakers are important to me. As soon as that snow melts, these sneakers are just going to carry me wherever I'm supposed to be. Well, actually, sneakers and shoes teach us an important lesson in tonight's gospel. Jesus is telling us what we need to do to be, he's telling us how to be faithful followers of his. What are some things we need to do? And he says to us, look, how can you notice the splinter in another person's eye and not see the great big wooden beam in your own eye? First, get rid of that beam in your own eye. Then maybe you can see the speck, the splinter in someone else's eye. Really, it's a call to be slow in judging others. Now, for most of us, boy, our vision is just great, isn't it? To see the faults in somebody else. Oh, boy, we can see those, right? But when it comes to seeing our own fault, just don't have very good vision at all. Well, Pope Francis gives us a message about this. He says, it's easy to point a finger at somebody else's fault and shortcomings, but we must learn to put ourselves in other people's shoes. We need to put ourselves in other people's shoes. Remember the lesson of my sneakers, okay? And then Pope Francis finishes with a lesson, with just a short prayer, rather. He says, Lord, may I never be a hypocrite. May I know how to say the truth, and if I can't say it, to be quiet, but never, never be a hypocrite. Well, maybe an example will help. Roy is truly a street person. Truly a street person. And Roy will stop by the Brady Center in the southwest corner of our parish here for a meal. We give him what we might have. Well, one day, I noticed that he takes about at least an hour to eat it. And one day he must have sensed that I was watching him. And slowly he looked me right in the eye. And he said, "You have teeth. I don't." And he opened his mouth, and there were very few, if any, teeth there. Well, to really drive the lesson home, I had just come from the dentist. and I had all the work done necessary to my teeth. And it was a good reminder to me to be very slow in judging what other people do. Now, this week, on Wednesday, we begin the season of Lent. And of course, Lent, as we know, it's really just a time and a reminder to us to try to be the best followers of Christ that we can be. We need to be slow in judging other people, but very thorough and honest in looking at ourselves. That's what Lent is. And maybe we could consider not looking just at some of the, call it the bad things that we might be doing, but maybe take a look at some of the good things that we're doing already, but try to do them better. Try to do the good things we do even better. Maybe it's a call to a little more prayer. Maybe it means being just a little more patient with the people around us. Maybe it's a call to be just a little slower in judging other people. So as we go on now, prepare to share in the body and the blood of Christ, let's ask God for the help that we need to use that season of Lent to become the best followers of Christ that we can be.